It wasn't very smooth, was it? It wasn't very smooth at all. I like it when it's smooth, and I don't like it when it's not smooth. So I was going through the YouTube studio, and I found that I didn't have, or I didn't receive all these comments that I had to like and love with my heart. And I got almost all the way down, so if I missed it from here. Sir, is there a problem? Yes, there's a problem, all right. So I did that, and honestly, I didn't get all these comments. They didn't show up properly, as it were. I don't doubt that I got them, but on my phone, I did not. That means, say it correctly. Well, it doesn't seem to have the same something going on in the YouTube studio that is going on in the YouTube. What are those sounds I'm hearing? Get that thing off of there. Maybe so. So I think most of my static comes from using the speaker to be the tripod for the phone. And it's not that close to it, so it shouldn't be causing all the problems that it does. Now, I'm up pretty early and I went to sleep pretty late. But I got really good sleep. And I was listening to the type of stuff that you'd want to play and you'd want to sink into your mind. And I think that's always important, because if you're somebody who dreams a lot and you notice your dreams, you're a lucid dreamer, then you really got to take care of what you're having in your environment while you sleep. You really need to sleep in as pitch black as possible for your pineal gland so it can do its melatonin cycle. And other than that, I mean, most of the things people do know, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So now I'm going to get up, put on my fucking clothes, begin my day. I did my banishing ritual in here, sitting down, astrally doing it. I go to the four corners, but I just face east. And I walk around myself in my light body. And it was not as difficult. Sometimes it's more difficult than other times. And I really have I have some sort of issue with doing practice. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, I don't want to get too indoctrinated into any system. Because even if I were to do the Taoist stuff and do Qigong, there's something that holds me from doing it. And it's not just laziness. Trust me, that's the first thing I check. So, to try to not be too stressed throughout your day in life is really the next main goal. If you wake up and you do anything with a growing forward momentum that you need, then there's just certain things that you're going to do, and there's certain situations that are always going to arise and that you need to stave off, and that is mostly stress. Now, stress at this point is coming from waiting on a check for me, because we're like one day away from the beginning of the month, and I need to have my stuff paid on the 3rd. Although I could be late and probably be all right, I don't want to be. And I don't want to do things like that anymore. And the other night, whenever I had the awareness to do this ritual and release in a 3 sort of way, this tendency to be procrastinator, confounded is one way to say it. Lack of focus, a lot of negative qualities that I just didn't want to grow in. Them growing like cancer in my personality. I was able to let them go. And I got this symbol out of the rings on the table. And that is like a verifier. When I was thinking about it, because I made a piece of art for myself. And I made this, I was sitting in my bed last night, tucking myself in or whatever you want to call it. And I looked on the TV and it said sign or seal. No, it was seal. There's a commercial that has a lot of these weird products like Neutrogenics and different shit. And they tell you text this word, to whatever number it is. It's like fucking 49494. Text seal to that and you would get a free trial or some bullshit. They start to message you. Well, this commercial as of yet has the most random ass, but synchronized with the moment messages. Like it's sending words. It said amen. It said the things they want you to text have been real synchronized with the times that I've seen them. And it's been a lot of different things that they've had on there. The theory behind that is that every message you could ever want from that invisible voice that doesn't always answer you is available at every moment, every single moment throughout your life, throughout the day, and the rest. And that should be comforting when you take it to heart, because if you realize how many times you actually feel separated and alone and aren't, that you don't even get to come to that awareness of that being the case without some sort of relationship with the creator or yourself at higher self. And that's a really good thing to know. And it should comfort you. It comforts me. Every falling leaf, everything. The TVs, as weird as they are, and as much as I don't really like to watch the TV, I sort of have the TV on and scan throughout the time for different clues, different things that are signs. And it does that a lot. It gives me a lot of insight, but it's not really watching the TV. And if I could get away with it, I wouldn't have one. I might have the screen to put my own stuff on, or, have it set up to where I can put my YouTube on it, which I don't have anything like that now at this time. I can't get my YouTube to be on the screen. For a period of time, I had a Xbox, and it was set up with Alienware on it from a friend of mine, and I was doing like the planets and Google Earth Plus Pro and a lot of really cool stuff that I don't have a video game system at all to do anything like that with. I just don't. I haven't followed through with being a gamer to keep up with the technology in any type of way like that. It turns off. And I'm not likely to, because I was thinking about it, and I'm taking that as my clue, is to say that's not something you need to do anyway. Okay, I get that. I see that. But in my mind, I was thinking about maybe I should get a video game system. No, you don't need that. Might need to get a laptop or a computer. I don't know. I don't really need one of those either. But if I'm going to try to do something online and working, which I'm about to go start my little job search hunt in the kitchen where I like to sit and see what happens throughout this day, because I don't know. May have to call somebody to give me a ride to the store because I don't have any more food at all, and I have to get something to eat because I woke up early in the morning and ate my last hot dog. It's just really hard to get food without the car. And, I don't really worry about that too much. because I'm pretty sure I will drive again. I doubt that I'll just not. But partially why I didn't is part of that fallout and stress that came with not knowing where the people were. You know, which I said that was a real eye opener, finding out how many areas that I was stalled out that I would have probably had my full life and vigor and masculine momentum to move into, that just was like the plane going up and then not even being able to find
out where to fall and put it down to crash. So that's a really disturbing but useful insight on that. And I just want to say good morning. I hope you have a good day. I hope the energy and the blessings extend to you. Try not to be so vulgar myself or naked man with a bird head on his head. But you know what? I gotta start my day. I gotta get clean. I gotta get clean right in the spirit and in the soul. And that's my message that I wanted to say and put forward. Because I think it's important every once in a while just to, be on the level and try to be a little bit inspiring to other people and tell them, hey, this is this and this is that, and you can do it. I believe you can do it if you want to. Whatever it is that you feel you need to do, and nothing is held back except the things that you would hold back from yourself for reasons that may be better than you know at this moment. So have a nice day.